I'm Shye and I make music.
Hi, I'm FAUXE. I'm 29 years old this year. I'm born in October. I'm a Libran. I love music. Boom.
I didn't have any background like music theory or anything, so I just started to post like really short, like 1-minute songs on Instagram. Since then, I've just been slowly putting out music.
Today, I'm planning to connect with Shye. That's what I want to do.
When I heard that I was going to be working with him, I was actually very excited because I'm quite a big fan of his stuff. Like, it's very different from like what I guess people would expect.
What's more important for you, like music or like expressing yourself? Expressing
yourself, because it's what makes the song different, I think. Like always, because everybody has their own set of emotions and their own set of like ways of expressing themselves.
Your music always falls short for me, and not falls short was like based off listen, like not based off expression, no. But you must understand that like I live and breathe that every day of my life, and that's why I'm so excited to meet you today, because it's like I see potential in people all the time. And to me, like, there's no such thing as bad or good. There is something that can be reached, like there is, and it's about whether that happens or not. I feel that Shye comes out with melodies that intrigued me, but at the same time, like what I told her, I'm all about trying to see how much you can push someone's potential beyond what they potentially can see. I do not worry too much about what we are going to say, but how we say it. How can we continue to articulate something regardless of how the world shifts? Sometimes
I could be really sad, but that doesn't mean I write a sad song. It's just a way for me to like let out whatever I've been feeling onto like music is like your canvas, lor. Yeah. It's like it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, I wrote a sad song today, that means I'm sad. Before we even started, it was nice that he wanted to just talk and like get to know me because it was our first time. Like before, I guess I had this sort of idea that like when you work with like a producer or whatever, they're just there to make the music for you. They're not there to like get to know know much about you, that kind of thing. So it's a very good first time, like in my opinion.
Okay, honestly, right, I believe that as long as music is coming off the speakers, it's not real. You know, everything is still code. Yeah. It's still 010.
No, it's like once it goes through like the computer and stuff like that, it's different already.
Yeah, man. Well, okay, I'm very glad that we're at least on that page.
That's why I know. Like, sometimes I write the song, okay, then I listen to it. But when I do it live, it doesn't have that same feeling. Like, it doesn't have the... I don't know, I think because it's live, so there are more people there, that kind of thing, and it's like you're singing sort of for them also. Yeah. So the connection, sometimes it's not as strong.
Definitely, you know, there are many ways to produce music, but today I wanted to utilize this opportunity to be able to write something that speaks from the heart and sounds exactly like how it feels like when two people meet for the first time.
I think we will definitely focus more on how we want the music to make people feel rather than I guess like really like get into it and like record the song and then finish it within 2 days, that kind of thing.
But yeah, I was thinking, like, man, I really want to hear you like try something with just one note, and the one note can lead into like something, you know, epic. I think when a studio is in a real good setting and there's a lot of space around, walking around the room allows you to know how music is being thrown around the room, you know, like especially when you're sitting down in the chair. If all you're hearing is the sort of two-dimensional point of view, you're never gonna really know how it feels like to listen while you're not listening, to listen while you're talking to somebody. Sit down on the floor and listen, you know. I want to try something, and actually, so here's another thing about me. I actually don't write lyrics for people. Oh wait, you know what? You're like me, right? So let's try the gibberish route. Okay, let's try this. Like we'll just kind of do this back and forth. Still one note melodies. You can add a second note if you felt like it. You can choose any rhythm that you like when you sing, but I'll keep it to this kind of progression. That sense of emptiness in the music which you would hear justifies itself in the conversations that happen. Being able to be one with your thoughts and have a vast landscape, right? I think allow us to write the way we write.
I feel like the song kind of described this emptiness, which is something that I feel like everybody feels from time to time. It's almost like what you see is what you get, but it's like what you hear is what you get. But I think the realness is what is very special about the song itself.
I think it came into this point of I started off by saying I'll wait. And I had no real intentions for it, but slowly one thing led to another, and she started talking about this idea of how the song felt like she was in a beach, but it was an empty beach. I think what it meant was that you've got to be patient in these times. Throughout the chaos and the noise, it was important to stay true to your own beliefs and to be yourself. Right now, the best thing that you can do is to wait until the time is right for you to be able to do what you need to do. I think we spend a lot of time talking about each other and who we were and what we represented. I just feel like if I really was at the beach alone, literally these are the instruments that I also have. And I think that's why now the verses are the most important, and you have to sing them both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, because I realized something. I realized, you also are the one that came up with the whole beach empty. You can see that as an experience, even as an experience or just as a imagery more than I can. My own feelings into what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's why I brought these two things. What kind of short story do you think this is?
I was thinking maybe it's along the lines of how we're all still human. If you want to link it to the virus and everything about how it can affect everyone. And I feel like we feel the most human when we are suffering and in pain, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
When we're in the hospital and stuff like that, then you realize how fragile you are, that kind of thing.
Yeah? Okay, let's record that. We're gonna start from... Yeah.
Can.
Okay, let's try.
Look outside. Look at how the streets are all empty. Know that I think working with Chris was definitely very eye-opening. You just see the way he works and the way he thinks and how he's able to put ideas together. It's just so, it's really inspirational.
I can't, I'll wait. Who am I to say I can't, I'll wait. No one's here to tell me to wait. Look outside. Look at how the streets are all empty. Know that I'll miss this. It feels weird to drive. I can't, I'll wait. Who am I to say I can't, I'll wait. No one's here to tell me to wait.
I think it's important now that whether you make art or you run a business or you live day to day as an 8 to 5 personnel, it's important to know that you only have a certain amount of time left here. I would encourage everyone to utilize that moment more because everything revolves around everything, and I am because we are, which means that everything can have an impact if we strive towards something greater than ourselves, and there is nothing greater than to watch greatness arise.
No one's here to tell me to wait. I've been thinking too much.